Welcome to Trang's Teaching Corner, starring Trang. This is a show where I, Trang, teach you the basics to knowing about animals that I, Trang, read about. Let's get started. Say you decided to pick up and go on vacation to an island thousands of kilometers away without any direction or guidance of getting there. Crazy, I know, but stay with me here. You had to go to an island without your beloved GPS, a map, or anyone who could tell you where to go or even where to start. But you were given a compass, and all you know is that you were born there. With that compass, you had to get to your birthplace thousands of kilometers away without the help of anything else. It's like being born in Haiti, but you live in Virginia, and you have to get to Haiti from Virginia without any GPS. Oh, and I forgot to mention that you're not allowed to bring any food with you or eat along the way. You can only drink water. That means you would have to eat as much as you could before you started and hoped you got to where you needed to be within the next few days. Sounds pretty difficult, doesn't it? Well, lucky for you, you don't actually have to do this, but sea turtles do. Female sea turtles may have to travel upwards to 2,000 kilometers or more to get to their nesting grounds. 2,000 more kilometers than I would ever like to swim. I'm a terrible swimmer. This means that female sea turtles set off from where they have been feeding, which prepares them for the long journey, to swim far away without any landmarks. Because this is the ocean we're talking about. There isn't much to look at other than the open sea, and the open sky, and the clouds. They don't get the leisure of a map or a GPS or someone to drive the boat there. But every few years, they make their way to their birth island to lay the eggs of their own offspring on the beaches of their island. And here are the 7 different species of sea turtles around the world to perform such a great undertaking. The green sea turtle resides in the warm coastal waters of tropical and subtropical oceans. Their diet consists of mostly plants, like seagrass and algae, but they sometimes eat sponges and jellyfish. Because they eat so many plants, their fat turns green, giving them their name. It's a good thing my fat doesn't turn green. The Kemp's Ridley turtle are the smallest sea turtles, weighing in around 100 pounds. These guys like to be in shallow coastal areas with mud, sand, or gravel bottoms. Most of the time, they're among seagrass beds. Unlike the green sea turtle, they like to eat crabs and mollusks. The hawksbill turtle is also small, but they are a bit larger than the Kemp's Ridley turtle. They can get up to a hearty 200 pounds. Wow. Hawksbill turtles live in coral reef communities and eat sponges mostly. The rest of their diet consists of invertebrates, such as sea cucumbers, tunicates, crabs, sea stars, and mollusks. The largest of the sea turtles are the leatherback turtles. They can be as long as 6.5 feet long and weighing up to a ton. That's 2,000 pounds. These guys are more unlike their other sea turtle friends because they can feed in colder waters with the help of their leather back. See what I did there? Their thick leathery carapace allows them to tolerate colder waters because they do not have a hard bony shell. Unfortunately, they have weak jaws, so they generally only eat jellyfish and salps. On the other hand, loggerhead turtles have large heads and strong jaws, which makes it easier to bite through large marine snails. They live in the same regions as green turtles, and when they are younger, they tend to live offshore, but as they mature, they begin to move closer to the coastline. Olive Ridley turtles are also pretty small, and they live close to the shore in warm waters as adults like loggerhead turtles. Back sea turtles only live in the waters from northern Australia to Papua New Guinea, Indonesia. They like to stay at the surface of the waters, and birds take advantage of their backs by landing on them. Each of these turtles live in their respective regions, and every few years, the females swim all the way to a specific shore where they will lay their eggs. Each journey they prepare by eating lots of food, but when they set out for their journey, they don't eat until they return to their feeding grounds. They swim to their breeding shore, which can be incredibly far, and spend 2 to 3 hours hauling away with their hind legs to dig the hole for their eggs. Throughout the entire process, they don't see very much of it, because their hind legs are doing all the work. Their 2 to 3 hours of digging and laying eggs expends the same amount of energy as a human running a marathon in about 4 to 5 hours. Female sea turtles do this in between swims, as in swimming to the island and swimming back from the island. I can't even run a mile, so I would probably end up drowning. Throughout this entire endeavor, so much energy is being used. It is quite the feat. So next time you see a sea turtle, give it a pat on the back for being awesome. But only the females. The males don't do nearly as much, and don't pat them too hard. They're sensitive. But that's all I have for you today. See you next time on Trang's Teaching Corner, starring Trang. Thanks for watching. Bye!